Welcome back, everybody. This is City Skylines, episode number 34. All right, so last episode, we made an airport, and today we're gonna make a new district, and I'm gonna try to improve upon the original design kind of concept of Utopia, which is way over there. You can just barely see it. Right here. Okay, so this guy had, or has rather, because it still exists. Let's not speak about it in the past tense. It has a highway that comes in, does a big circle, and then the rest of the region is laid out around that. We're gonna use kind of a similar basic concept, but try to improve upon it. There's still a lot of traffic here. Well, main flaw basically was that to get into the region, you basically had one way in, which is this exit ramp, and to get out, you had one way out, which is this entrance ramp, or I guess this entrance ramp. So two ways in, two ways out, which wasn't really enough. And you can also take this road up into T-Bone Estates as well. At a certain point, there was an exit ramp from here onto this highway, but that was making things a bit messy. So anyway, we're going to try to improve on that with this area underneath the dam. So we made this airport last time, which is operating nicely. I haven't really spent much in-game time because, it's been mostly paused is what I mean. The game has been mostly paused. Oh, look at this guy. Home of the stuff store. I wonder, do we want, like, high-rise office buildings right next to the airport? That might be like a airplane hazard. We're going to create this guy down here, and he's going to sort of take up the other branch of that interchange we made so long ago. And I've spent some time laying out the streets. And I was going to do the rest of the streets off camera. I'm not quite done, but then I realized I wanted to put some of these monuments in here. Or unique buildings, I guess. So we've got an aquarium. And looking around, I realized it doesn't fit with the way I designed the area. So the way I designed it was so that we would have two spots between some of this zoning space here, so that I could put some paths in and it wouldn't decrease the amount of zoning we had. And then other parts would be more dense without the paths. So that was the idea. But then once I looked in this menu, I realized we're going to need to change some roads. So there's this guy, which is the aquarium. I don't think I have any there. Then there's this guy, which is the Grand Mall. So I want to do those two. I think they're the same size, actually. So if we put them somewhere, it'd probably be good. Maybe like right there would be good. Because modifying that road would probably be pretty simple. Okay, so there's those two guys. And then one other. Right? I thought I had another one. Maybe it's just those two. Huh, okay, let's look through once more. You. Okay, that one. Maybe it was just those two. If so, we'll probably put them there. There's this one as well, the Aqua Tower, but I downloaded this. And this is not part of the in-game, like, achievement system. So this is required for building the Hadron Collider. All of these are downloaded things. Oh, I've also got this, Turning Toaster. This is one I downloaded as well. Okay, so I think what we could probably do... Let's delete these. And then that would preserve most of what I did in there without having to do a lot of reworking. Okay, so let's put this guy like that. And this guy... Slope too steep. Uh-oh. Dang. What if could I possibly put it there and get rid of that road? It would probably be good to have these guys slightly spread out. Let's try... And those roads would be easy to fix later. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, now can I fix the roads so that they look nice again? I would like it to just basically perfectly border this thing. Aha! Okay, let's go past... delete this, come out to there, delete that. And then this one will come over there and meet that. Okay, there we go. Okay, they both fit. That's pretty nice. Now, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get around behind this one. If so, then that's actually fine. Let's see if we can, though. If it works, it works. Oh! Hey, look at that! That does look quite awkward, though. Is it possible to have that be any closer? No, that looks right on the edge of the guy. But if we bring it like that... Yeah, it's not gonna let us. Maybe it will, actually. Let's just try. What if it's like that? Yeah, alright. I think that'll be good. And then this guy will just come like that, and we'll get rid of you. And you. There. Okay, that'll be nice. And then we'll still have that guy going there. I'm trying to space out the intersections, not have too many traffic lights. So that takes care of those two. Then I still have to figure out how the highway is going to split up traffic. So I think what I'd want to do is I want to have at least 2 exits from this highway. And tell you what, let's start with these, and let's just upgrade them to what I want. So I think I want one to come out like over here, and then one to come out maybe right over there. So to do that, I'm going to start with the 1-lane road, and this is going to probably, I'm going to send it underground. So for right now, whoops, I can put that back. For right now, let's, no, I needed that, I need that the way it is. Let's do that. Now, can I upgrade, will it let me upgrade this to highway? Yeah, okay, good. And then right-click. Good. And then, not upgrade, but just straight road. Let's send that underground. Something like that. Good. And then hopefully, yeah, I should be able to rezone this guy. Mm-hmm. Like that. Okay, so, whoa, what does that sound? That's an airplane! So that's kind of the idea. Let's just connect up this one. And then I want to show you something I downloaded. Let's see, where should this come out? If I want to split the traffic in half, I probably want like one coming there, and then one coming right there. Or maybe even, maybe I get rid of that and try to make it come right over there to the right. And maybe I would change this to have 3. Oops, no, we want that to curve. Oops. Okay, so come, actually let's do this backwards. Let's go backwards. Because I want this to come out, go up above ground. Straight road. Go there. Okay, that's where I want it. Yeah, okay. So will it let me just pull a straight road? Yeah, okay, and then go underground. And then something like that. And then reverse the angle of that. There we go. Okay, so there's one entrance, and it's not going to take up too much space above ground by getting in the way of the roads that I want zoned. And then some of these are still here for guideline purposes. But that's the general idea. I will finish the rest of that off camera in just a minute, but I wanted to show that. Okay, so I downloaded one other thing. I downloaded the, what's it called? Building Styles mod? Okay, if we go into policies, building themes, the building themes mod. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to allow T-Bone Estates to enable the theme management for this district. And I'm going to say, let's set it to international. I think this is the default build style that came with the original City Skylines. And I'm going to say international. Allow buildings which are not in any theme. I'm going to not allow that just right now. And what I'm wondering is it... Are buildings going to be forced to move out, or it didn't automatically just swap them? So I'm thinking stuff's going to move out, or maybe it's only when new buildings move in, or when things upgrade. When there's actually, you know, construction on a building. Having clicked on that, nothing has really changed. And the setting is still there. The game is unpaused. There is no high-rise ban. But yeah, we set that to international. So let's just let that... Oh, this is music. Let's let that sit for a while and just sort of see what happens. I have a few other themes as well. So let's set periodically flooded to a theme. Enable theme management for this district. And I'm going to change it to neo-eclectic, which is like American suburbs type style. Okay. So we'll just check back on that one as well. And then I also have one, which, let's see, do I want to change the style? I think I like the way that this one looks already, so we'll keep it. We'll come visit Suck. I'm wondering if Suck is having a huge negative effect on my city, because we've been losing residents continuously for a couple years. Ever since I started building it, I've dropped almost 10,000 people. Okay, Suck, policies, themes, and we'll do that to UK terraced housing. That's the only other one I have. And we'll just check up on that in a while. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is having like a cascading negative effect. I'm down to $2,000 weekly income when I was up to like 50K. So that's pretty bad. Thankfully, I've stocked up a ton of money, so maybe we can make it work. Okay, but I'm going to finish up the roads. What are you guys driving around here for? There's nothing to do. Oh, I guess you wanted to come see these, even though they don't have power. I'm going to finish up the roads, and then we'll start zoning this guy. Okay, all done with the roads, at least for now. I set up a number of pathings, a number of paths running through the thing, and oh, wait, hang on. We're not quite done. Bam. All right, now we're done. Okay, so I put one more thing in here. This is the department store. It's another one of the unique buildings you need to build stuff later. So now we're going to zone a bunch of stuff. Oh, you know what I haven't done is police and fire. Let's do that first. And let me look at the coverage of the small one compared to the big one. You know what? I think I could probably get away with just having... No, it looks like we're going to need the big one. And they're about the same size with me as well. Hopefully our profit margins start turning around. If they don't, I might have to delete Utopia. Or not Utopia, what am I talking about? I might have to delete Suck. That would suck to delete Suck, but we might have to do it. Okay, let's put you there. I want to sort of space out these guys. So if we get a bunch of high-rises, I won't have, like, limited the amount that we have. Maybe, like, right here, because these plots are smaller. Okay, so there's those two. We've got a hospital. Let's do some zoning. And we've got power right there. So that should all hook up really, really easily as soon as I start zoning all this. Okay, so all this residential. I want to try to focus on residential close to these schools right here. And then this side will probably be mostly commercial. And I don't anticipate any office buildings. If we have a demand for that at the beginning, let's go ahead and unpause. If we have a demand for that, then we'll deal with that at that point. Okay, so all that is residential, and then this is going to be commercial. And I've set the policy, by the way, for even Utopia-er, which is what I decided to call this guy. Tax relief for high density, residential, commercial, services, maybe recycling. The rest of those I think are fine. Taxation, tax relief, city planning, big business benefactor, and high-tech housing. And then the international theme. Okay, guys, I gave you what you want. Move in now, and maybe we'll give them more of these as well. So all this is going to be commercial. And then we'll just see what sort of happens with this area as things move in. Nobody's moved in yet. These guys should just like automatically link up as soon as things start to move in. But for now, let's do that. Just do that. Okay, guys, you had demand for this stuff. While we're waiting for them to move in, let me explain the road system because it looks kind of crazy. It's a big roundabout, and it's got 3 ways into the area and 3 ways out. So the first one, the first off ramp is right here. And that supplies kind of like this section of the region. And then there's one right here, which supplies down here, ideally. And then there's another one right here, which is not underground because it was so close. So that supplies this section. And then to get back on, there's one right here. And by the way, the ones to get back on do not produce traffic lights, which is really nice. So there's one there. Then there's one here, which goes underground, pops up right there. And then there's one right there. Okay, nobody has moved in. Not a soul. I thought for sure. People, like now I'm making negative profit. I think we might just have to call suck a failure. This was sort of a question of mine. If I made an area that was terrible, would it influence the rest of my city in a negative manner? Or would it just sort of contain its suckiness? And I think it has affected the rest of my city. I'm down 10,000 people. And my profits are gone. I mean, I have added stuff. Like, this has an upkeep of 5,000 a week. So that's part of it, for sure. But that's not all of it. That's not all of it for sure. I'm for certain that's not all of it. Possibly some of the buildings are up here. Maybe we should make this a district too. I don't think I want European-themed stuff up here. And I don't think I want high-rise buildings. Okay, so we'll call this airport. Whoa! Crazy! Crazy! Airport! Okay, let's give that some policies. So we want enable... I guess European's fine. Never mind. Turn that off. City planning. We want high-tech, which is always good, and high-rise ban. I do not have any industries. Let's do big business benefactor. And let's just leave the rest the same. Okay, so there's that. It's possible I need to raise taxes. We're making a little bit of a profit now. Nobody's moved in here. I made this huge area. And is there like... There's definitely cars coming in. This is really bizarre. This is kind of a cool building. And I'm wondering, have we... Uh-oh. Space elevator. Wow. This is for tourists. It's 1.5 million. It's 16,000 upkeep a week. Where would I even put this thing? I don't even have buses, but I've got a space elevator in a minute. It sort of fits in this area. I'm not going to put the space elevator there, though. We'll do that at a future time. Those things, once you enable them to be able to build, they're kind of like cheat modes, because one space elevator will take care of all my like tourist needs for my whole city. Is there a radius around it? I don't see a radius. I mean, there's a small orange one, but that's the noise pollution. So I think it's just citywide automatically. This is really weird. We've got people moving into the city, but not here. Maybe they're just populating older areas first. I'm sort of curious as to why they haven't gone there yet. Meanwhile, everything here is empty. Not really sure. I might, I don't know. We might just have to let it go. I was gonna wait to put trees and stuff in until we had some buildings so I could sort of react to what they build. Or, you know what, it might be, let's try this. Is there a bug with the theme management mod? Let me just turn this off and see what happens. Let's just give that a minute. Or I guess we would have to, let's do this. Go back to policies. Enable that. All right. Maybe it's the theme management mod. Oh, buildings. Ah, okay. So looks like there is a bug with that mod. Because stuff moved in literally as soon as I turned that off. And coming back to look over here, it doesn't seem to have had any noticeable effect. So I might just, I might get rid of that mod. I heard it was buggy. It seems like a really cool concept. I think it should be something that's built into the default game, to be honest. Yeah, okay, everybody's moving in. So it was the mod. All right, little update, last little bit of the video. So more, or what did I call it? Even Utopia-er is growing nicely. The traffic is not very bad. I guess there's a little bit of traffic here periodically from people coming in. That looks like the worst spot. But overall, it's not too bad. We're up to 75,000 people. We're getting into the profit again, and I think I might just have to get rid of Suck. I think it's too much of a liability. It was a funny idea. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Actually, what I might do is just rework it so that it doesn't suck. That's an idea. And maybe we'll expand out into this area. Also, the airport we got was very expensive, so it might be that I just have to raise taxes or something. Or maybe I could reduce my budget. Basically, everything that's expensive is at 100% maximum. But I think this is good. I think we're on the right track. Next time, I will probably expand the bus network, and next time we're definitely going to work on the trains. All right, so that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.